So hey everyone, I'm so excited that you guys all joined tonight. And if you are watching this as a recording, I'm excited to help you see how to create your own virtual template. So in a virtual world, most of us on this call are all virtual consultants or running virtual parties. And I apologize for the glare. I'm shining, the sun is right in my window and there's no covering. So, but I'm excited to show you guys how to make a virtual template. It's really easy. There's just a couple of key things that you need to have. You need to, of course, make sure that you're have engagement. You want to engage your guests and your host. So you want to have your engagement posts. You want to have a welcome post, an introduction of yourself at the beginning, and welcome your host at the beginning. So first off, you welcome your host and have them welcome friends to the party. I always challenge my guests or my hosts in my host coaching to either post a video or a selfie welcoming their guests into the party and tell them why they're so excited. And then you have your introduction. So introduce yourself. You want to introduce your family. If you have one, a little bit about yourself, what you do, if you do something, how long you've been with Pampered Chef, why you started, and what you love about what you do and why you love it. And then you want to do a question right away, a question or a game. I always do a game with a question. So I'll say like, how many candy corns are in the mini brownie pan? And I make sure I tag everybody. So I'm pulling up my screen right here and I'm gonna share with you guys where to find this. Okay, so here we have. When you are on Pampered Chef, you'll see the, it's not showing me. Are you guys seeing the little bubble?
Yes, it's thinking.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing and see if I can do it better. I don't know why it's not doing that. Hold on, let me bring it on another screen. I don't know why it wasn't doing that. Weird. I saw it on one screen and then it disappeared. Huh. Sorry, ladies, technical difficulties. Okay, so here we go. Got it. Okay, so once you're in, you go to marketing and imagery right here, and then you'll see the virtual parties come up. You go to plan a party right here. And once you're in plan a party, you're gonna see all these posts that you can use or personalize for your parties. So you wanna start off with, of course, a cover image. So you wanna have a banner. So this is a great place to snag those because it has all the banners already made for you. So you can pick the new consultant kit, you can pick the one of the new products, anyone that suits your fancy. My current one that I have right now is this fall 2020 favorites cover. So how I make the cover, it looks like somebody's trying to get in and I'm trying to find the thing to let them in. Maybe they're not, but I heard the ding. So you're going to download that image. So you download your image and then you insert it into a banner. So this is how you create a banner on Canva. So if you go to Canva, Canva is free. You can upgrade, but they have a lot of great options for free, and it's very simple to use. So all I do is I go to over here to a Facebook. Keep going. They keep moving all their stuff. What is it? Facebook post. Sometimes they have a banner one that I usually use, and I'm not seeing it today. But you can do a Facebook post. So you go here, you go to the Facebook post, you click on it, and then you upload your picture. And I apologize, my thing is a little bit slow. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna upload your photo or image. You just click on it right here. You choose from your computer, wherever you downloaded it to. I currently actually have that one already in my uploads, so I'm just gonna go to my uploads and grab that image. There it is. So I select that image. Oh, okay, somebody is trying to get it. I'm gonna have to stop share for just a second, guys. I'm sorry, it's not letting me let people in while I'm sharing. Participants. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So I'm in here, I have my image. You can manipulate it to go a little bigger, however you want it. And then I always do a background, so it's really easy just to select background.
You didn't go back to sharing your screen.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Patrice. Oh my goodness. There you go. Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I go here, I click background, and you can just pick whatever background that you want. You can do a color, you can do a landscape, you can do a pattern, whatever you want. I like just pretty basic sometimes, especially for my cover one. And then I insert the theme. So to do that, I go over here to text, and I add a heading. So if I click that one, it's going to give me this. And I just like the font on this one. So I type in whatever my theme is. So maybe my current theme is Savor the Flavor. And then I just go down here. Click on the New Year box, and then I'm going to type in pampered chef party. Oops, not party, party. There you go. You can type that in. Oops. You know what? I don't like the way that looks with the pampered chef party. It's all how you want it to be. So I have this Savor the Flavor. And then I want to, on my banners, what I do is to make the link easier for them to find, I put a little blob in it, an element, so that I can show, I'll type in something. I'm going to change the color, of course. Let me go to the background of this. It's really easy to toggle back and forth. Oops, not that. And change that. That one not letting me change the background. Okay, let's not grab that one then. Go into elements. Let's do a star. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. I like this one. This is one I use a lot. So I go right here. I click that there. And I say, I just go back into text.
We're not seeing whatever you're adding.
We're doing, yeah, I was gonna say.
It stopped sharing?
You just see the pictures, all we're seeing.
But we're not seeing what you're doing. It's like it's frozen on the initial image.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. Let me share that again. I don't know why that's doing that. Okay. Do you see now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why that did that. So all I did to get this, I clicked on this cheers to the new year. And then I just deleted the cheers part and just put savor the flavor. And then to get this little star, I went to elements and I just picked the star and dragged it over. And then you can size it accordingly. And then I add a text to it. So I'll go to text. I'll add a subheading. Oops, goodness. I'll move that in there. And I'll say something like, click here to order. You can manipulate this however you want it to fit in your little star. You can even add a background color, like if you want your star to be a different color, all you do is go up here. So I have my star circled. I go up here, I can pick a different color. Let's say I want red. Click here to order. And then to make it easier, I just copy the same one. And it should copy. Usually it does. Let's see, copy and then Control Z is paste. Let's not paste. Of course, now that I tell you, it's not doing it for me. Okay. Okay, we'll just do a different one. So we'll go back to the elements. Drag that over. There we go. And then I will say, I like to put on my background too because they can win a prize. So you always have to make sure you're clicking on the exact thing. Otherwise it will change the color on something else. Just a heads up. And it's just a trial and error for me. So you go to text, I'm gonna add another subheading right here, and I'm gonna put something like win a prize. So the reason I do these is it just makes it catchier, and I'm personalizing it so that it's personal, and they can click on the banner and it will go to the link. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute if you don't know how to do that. Oh, goodness, I did it again. So you get the idea of adding the stars. So there's your banner. It's done. And all you do is you go download and you download it to your computer and then you save it. So there's your banner ready and done. So when it's done, it looks something like, I'll show you. Real pretty where it's actually posted. And so the reason, here it is. The reason that I do the click here to order is it just makes it more noticeable so that because sometimes people don't even see in that introductory post, even though I pin it to the top of the screen, they don't see it. I don't know why they don't see it. And then they'll like tag me, where is the thing? I'm like, are you kidding me? So here it is. Here's a party that just started today of mine. So you can see, here's my banner. It's pretty much the same one I did for you. Click here to order, join, play, and win prizes. And to get the order link here, what I do is I click edit, or when I click on the order, when I click on the photo, it'll take me right here where you can make a description about your photo. And all I do is I put in the order link right here. I just copy and paste it from the website. So that when they click, they can honestly click anywhere on the banner, But when they click on the banner, it's going to bring that link up so they can just go right there to shop. And so that's how you make your banner. Then going into your party, you want to do your welcome for your host. Now, if we go to pamperedchef.com, I'll show you right here under plan a party. This has all of your images that you need. We got our cover here, but there's the kickoff ones, the game engagement. And if you go right here on this new to this.
I can't see it, Shaughnessy.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me go back so you guys can see that. Okay, so when I'm right in here on the plan a party in the marketing and imagery, when I click on this virtual.
We're still blank.
What? Oh
It's just spinning.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We'll try this again. I'm sorry, ladies. Okay. Share. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So use these party planning worksheets. When you click here on the virtual one, it gives you a great outline on how to, what to include in your posts. So when you're planning your party, you want to have that welcome, the host welcome I was telling you. Your introduction, you want to introduce yourself and your family and those facts that I told you. Then you want to introduce Pampered Chef, have your game. And then that's day one. So that's kind of, I do a 2-day kickoff party. And so I do this on day one, and the second day I usually share some recipes, another game, of course, and then some tips. I don't go into the products yet. So if I go back here, but this has everything you need. Day one, you want to introduce a topic. I do a theme. So on day one and day two are my party kickoff. And then so Friday, Saturday are those engagement ones. And then Sunday is the official first day. And I do a kitchen essentials. So gadgets for your kitchen. That's my theme, like gadgets. So I feature things like the ceramic egg cooker, the quick slice, any chopper, manual food processor, all gadget type of stuff. Then my next day is new products. So on Monday, all the new products, and I feature all the new products. I also do include my, on mine personally, I include my power tools. Like, so the blender's still new to me, the air fryer is still new to me. So I have those on that day. The next day, I do a cookware, and I just feature the cookware. And then the next day is day 4 would be, or day 5, it would be day 5 technically. So that one I do a baking and a stoneware day. I kind of combine that. So I feature only baking items and stoneware items. And then the last day is my favorite. So I feature all my favorite products that I haven't shared previously in the party. And I'm going to show you my template here in a minute so you can see it. But all these have, this is a great outline to use when planning. And then this is where I get a lot of my games. I would highly encourage you guys too to start making your own games. So they have some great ones in here. I'm currently using this one. This is one of my favorite ones, the share a GIF, a GIF with the face you make when your family asks what's for dinner. I use this one a lot, but your games, I highly recommend to start making your own. And you don't have to have a lot of stuff to do the game. I just, when my fall products came, I grabbed them out and I just started adding stuff. So we had green beans in the garden. So I threw, well, I didn't throw them. I had my children count them out, and they counted out how many green beans in the insulated serving bowl. And so that was one game. Then I had, my husband was making marinara sauce, and so he needed garlic peeled. So we had a ton of cloves of garlic. So I just threw a bunch of garlic in there, and we counted out garlic into the little cast iron. Some people go buy candy. You can buy candy. I try not to keep candy in my house, but go buy some candy and give it away. Count M&Ms, or have your grandchildren or somebody, or sit there and have some girlfriends over and count M&Ms or whatever. Throw those in a product. It doesn't have to be a new product. It can be any product. And I don't like somebody did popcorn kernels, and I'm currently using a game I got from somebody with popcorn kernels. I personally would not sit there and count popcorn kernels, but God bless somebody who's sitting there counting every kernel, because that's a great game. But personalize your games. I'm also starting to do games where I am in the picture. So like maybe holding a batter bowl full of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes or something. Hey, guess how much cherry tomatoes? So it gets your personality into it. It's all about connecting and getting your personality into it. And your games are less likely to be used by somebody else, or they're duplicated. So Facebook and the whole Facebook jail stuff, if you are original content, it's less likely. To make something your own, you always want to put a background on it, because Facebook will recognize that as like a new content. So I'm going to show you how to do that here with Canva. And okay, you're seeing Canva now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go back to a Facebook post. Facebook. This is the one I was looking for earlier, and it wouldn't pop up. Facebook cover. So when you're creating your banner, use the Facebook cover. It just makes it wider. But I'm looking for the Facebook post one that we did earlier. Facebook story. They've added a lot more recently, like the videos and stuff, and I'll show you how to do that. So here's my Facebook post. So if I'm doing a game and I'm trying to personalize it, I want to put it on a new background. So to do that, you just find your picture. Of course, you upload it into your uploads, like I showed you earlier, from your computer. And then like here's a perfect example. Here's that popcorn picture that somebody shared with me. So I just drag the picture over. I personally make it a little bit bigger. And then I put a background. I just pick one. I was trying to do fall color. Oops, no, I don't want my email. I don't know why my computer does this. Okay, so you just pick a background. This one's a free one. I don't know why I did the same one. Doesn't matter, but you pick a background. There you go. And then you download it. You can put your email on here if you want to personalize it to where nobody else can use your image. You can add the text right here, and you can pick a little text and drag that in and just type in your email so that that is, nobody can like steal that off your party. Go and stop Pampered Chef. And then that is definitely personalized to you. Any questions about the games before I go on?
Hey, Shaughnessy, I just wanted to make a comment.
Mhm.
So, two things I just picked up from, I use Canva all the time and absolutely adore it. It had never occurred, I don't know why, it had never occurred to me. But I was thinking with Joe, how fun would it be to use the little chopper thing that comes in our kit, and we're making salsa, and we have not a product, but how many jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions go in our salsa. And so you're selling the fact that you can chop and serve in a bowl without having to change it out. And it's completely different from what somebody else, I don't know why,
Yeah.
so much, because it hadn't occurred to me, but Joe and I cook a lot and do a lot of live stuff. So how fun would that be to say, I'm making salsa, and then layer what we would put in there to chop. And then I love your personalized with your email. So I do you've reached $50 in free product, half product, whatever. Well, how dumb. I have all those in every single party every single week. How dumb to not put in the bottom, do you want your own party? Do you want to get these rewards? Tag me here.
That's a great idea. So you're
That's a great one.
advertising in your party, the hostess reach $100 in free product. The hostess reach $200 in free product, so that people are aware of what they're getting. That's a great idea.
Right. So every time I say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now you've reached 50. What are you gonna get?" And so I tag them. But what I'm trying to say is, look how the host rewards are. But it had never occurred to me until you just said that. How dumb to not put, do you want this?
And you can
I put it in the
have
text.
these same rewards too,
Mm-hmm.
just like your hostess. Yeah.
Yeah. So Joe, I put that in the Facebook post.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to have this? But if I put it in the image, that image is going to stick where my text may not stick. So that's just a great idea to personalize. And I noticed all of Stacy's stuff has her cute little, she
Yep.
made herself a thing, and
Yeah.
that keeps it personal and keeps
That,
it you.
and they told us a long time ago, like people, or I don't know who told us or whatever, maybe I heard it somewhere, but people get lost in reading something long on a post, but they will look at a picture and make a decision off that picture. So if we post a picture of the stone, they're either going to like it or not and move on. They're not going to read about it, what it does. I mean, there are some people that are going to read about it.
Yeah.
But if you on that picture say, X amount of dollars or free, you could get this stone for $20, just host a party or whatever. They see that picture and that's it, and they're done. You're
Yeah.
catching them with that picture.
And even now, that has changing to where people still look at pictures, but they love video now and animation. And you have to catch them in the first couple seconds. So I've actually started making some video posts, and I'll show you how to do that in Canva too. I'm still new to that, so I have not perfected that. But I wanted to show you guys what the first day looks like in my party, so you can kind of see some of these posts that I told you about. So here's the part. You guys are seeing the party, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Get this message later. Okay, so here I do. I typically do a weekend Wahoo challenge, and because all my parties start on Friday, but because of right now with October ending or the switch, I started them today.
Shaughnessy, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
When you start your party on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
when do you give the link to your host to start inviting people?
So I start everything on Monday, Tuesday. I try to do it Monday because honestly, if I wait till Tuesday, I don't get it done till later in the day. So Monday night, I typically invite Monday during the day, I send a reminder to my host like, hey, Christy, I'm so excited. I just want to confirm our party starts on Friday. Can't wait. And then I also send a follow-up after they've replied. I send a follow-up and I say something like, hey, one more thing. I know that you did not book this party thinking about being the consultant and making some money, but if you want to spend $99 and get the kit, we can turn this party into your launch party and you'll get the host rewards and the commission. So that's how I offer the opportunity first. And then Tuesday I will or Monday night I'll set up my party and I already put the link in. So this post I do when I set up the party for the link. So anybody as she's starting to invite, so Tuesday morning I send her a note saying, okay, it's all set up. Here's how to invite people. I tell them they want to invite at least 100, minimum of 150 up to 300, so that they will get the right amount of people in their party to get their host rewards, and I lay it out. And then I just, at the end of it, I say, hey, and could you put a welcome post or a selfie welcoming your friends into the party. Some do it.
So
some
she's
don't.
inviting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're
Right.
not posting until Friday.
Nope. Because, and the reason I do that is because I want there to be plenty of time to get enough people into the party before it starts. So Tuesday they invite. If I see they haven't invited, I'll message them and say, I have a message that says something like, hey, I saw, Christy, that you joined your party, but you haven't invited yet. Or maybe you only invited 20 people. I saw you invited and you started inviting. Great job. Make sure that you invite at least 150 so we can get that magic number. Or if they haven't joined their party, hey, just a reminder, Christy, I set up your party. Make sure that you join and start inviting 150 people. And then Wednesday, I give them something to post on their wall, their Facebook wall, with a link to the party in the morning. And then I look at how many members and I message them back at night and say, hey, great job, Christy. From that post this morning, you got, you started with 20 members and now you have 25. That's 5 more people from just one post. People are on Facebook all different times of the day. Can you post one more time these same words in the link? And then Thursday, I tell them to message 25 people that they invited that they think would be that would want to take part in the party. And I give them the words to message them so that most people are in by Friday morning when we start the post. So this one, yesterday, the only post I did was I literally just found this on Google and posted a bucket list, and it got a lot of interaction. And then today, I'll show you, where's my welcome post? This is my welcome post. I make it personal. I talk about what the party theme is, and I just kind of put some humor in there that we're distancing, but being social. I give my title and hopefully just a little humor. Hopefully I'm going to be it forever if you don't already have one. I'll share more about myself later, but first meet my family, because here's my family. So I'm trying to make that connection with them so they feel that they know me. So I'm not just some random consultant. And then I talk about my Pampered Chef journey. I started 9 years ago when my husband's active duty and was deploying a lot. We had blah, 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 2 kids under the age of 3, was looking for extra money for preschool. And I'd hosted parties, and 9 years later, I'm still here. It's paid for lots of great things, and I love what I do. So there's my little welcome. And then I always post this notifications on how to have them change their notifications when I welcome them with the right post. And so I do this every single day. Anybody that's new, I welcome them in that tag. And then I've gone to, and I hope you guys are as well in your parties, going to that generic message of get a gift when you spend $80 or more. Because now, especially with the direct shipping, if they place an order, if your party ends up like straddling a month or something, they're going to get the gift on the day they order. So even if it's a September party, or for October, because it's not going to go into effect till October, but even if it's an October party, but they place their order on November 1st, they're only going to get the gift that's on the day of November 1st, not the October one. So just in case you guys were unaware of that. And then just a welcome, tell us where you are. Here's my game. You can see the green beans. It was in the 1 quart. And then I just literally copied that same image when I made a second one in Canva and just put the number, like a text number. I think it's like 75 or something, green beans. And then this is an example of an animated post. And I'm going to show you how to make this on Canva. This is something that's getting a lot of attention because it just is bright and shiny, so it catches people's eyes. And you can probably notice this is that post that was in the engagement one on Pampered Chef, and I took it and personalized it with the animation. Same thing, this one. It's just a little sparkle. Joe, I see you with sparkle all over it, so this would be a lot of sparkle in yours if you don't have it already. And then, of course, I do one about the business, a business post. This is one I created. I did not reinvent the wheel. All I did was put in 3 different questions And then I put an image of our different kits that we offer. And so I let them know that this is a bonus ticket post, and they get 10 tickets. They earn 10 tickets, 10 extra tickets, I'm sorry, into the drawing for every question they ask. When we get 10 questions, I'll do a bonus drawing. So if we get 10 questions, then I give away another prize. And I just tell them, you know, hey, you experience freedom, fun, and flexibility, the main ingredients for having the life you've always wanted. Check out the new consultant kits. One even has the air fryer. And this is something you might want to do. Ask your questions. And then I have them ask questions all week, and I go live on Tuesday and I answer them. So I make sure that's a day that I know I can go live in my schedule. So I go live and I just answer the questions. And then if the person that asked the question isn't on the live, I will tag them in my live so that they are able to see that question. Any questions so far in like your day one and welcome post? I hope everybody's doing that. Okay, then you're gonna go in, and to create one of those interactive posts, you go here. Let's see, and we're gonna go back home. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I'm just gonna go home. Here I'm home. We wanna do a animated social media. So I click that.
What did you pick?
Animated social media. Are you guys seeing this now with the little things on? Okay, so I just go in, I just randomly pick one. You could probably design your own from scratch. I have not got that far yet. So I just pick one of these, and then all I do is I switch out the photo. So I go up here to my uploads and I pick a picture. So this one is a fun one with engagement. So I could do, let's see, let's do a shared GIF. There we go. Pull that over. I got my picture in there. Last time I did this, it actually fit in. I don't know why it's not fitting in right now. There we go. Okay, just got to move it. So there are my pictures in there. I'm gonna do something like, what's for dinner? Question mark. And there you go. It's done. So it's literally just drag and drop. You could change the words if you want different words here. You can take them out altogether. You could take out the hashtag. You could take that out. All you do is you click on it and you hit the backspace button. But when you download it, what you want to download it as when you click download, on my computer, the only way it would work in Post My Party was to do a GIF. So I downloaded it as a GIF. And then it pops up, it still does the animation, as you guys can see in my party. So that's how you do a little animated post. Everybody got that? Those are fun, actually.
Mhm.
There's also some other ones that you can do where I'm trying to look for my posts real quick, where you can include you've probably seen them because some people are really awesome at doing them. You can include a video and pictures in the post. So I'm looking at mine. Let me share. I'm going to try and find the one that I made already. I made one that's in my parties right now. Here it is. Okay. So this is what I made for Kitchen Essentials. So if I bring this up, I literally just did a background and did the same thing where I went to my uploads and found my picture, dragged my picture over, and then the video, same thing. So you can upload a video so you download a video from Pampered Chef, or you make your own and have it downloaded on your computer. Then you upload it right here into videos, and then you drag it over. So I was trying to focus on the mix and chop, the food chopper, and the garlic press. So I just picked either picture, and I thought that this is a great video of the chopper, the food chopper. So let's see if it'll play for you guys. So this is what it looks like when it comes up. So when this posts, they're seeing the chopping and they're seeing the essential stuff. And the feedback that I get from my customers and guests is that they love seeing lots of videos. Now, I don't go crazy and do videos all the time. I don't do videos for every post or anything, but I usually try to do one a day like this, where I do a video in with some pictures. And all you do, and I did this the same way. I just went to text, and then I just, played, or I either picked one of those texts, or I went here, dragged it, and then did the font. So any questions on the video post? I will tell you, they intimidated me a lot when I was seeing them, and then I figured out how to make them.
So that intimidates me right now. Show me again in Canva, what did you choose?
In Canva, I went to video, I believe, wasn't it, Joe? Let me go back. I think it was
Animated social media.
Animated social media.
Animated social media was, no, animated social media was for the GIF one.
Okay.
This one is a video.
Just says video?
Correct.
Okay.
So if you go up here to video.
We can
You quit
just see
sharing
you.
all of a sudden.
Oh, goodness. Sorry. So all I did was I went back in where it gave all the different ones, and I selected video.
Okay.
And you could even do the same thing like we did with the animated one. You could pick one of these that are already done, and you could drag it over here. Oops, there you go. Making pizza at home. You could seriously use the pizza already there. Change some of this. You could maybe add a little picture of, let's see, this one has add your own pizza crust, choose your toppings, bake and enjoy. So it's going to show this video. You could switch some things out and put in your own video. We have a lot of those great pictures of the pizzas that y'all were posting last month. There's a video. I think there's a video of the pizza stone being used in on Pampered Chef, and you would literally just drag and drop.
So Shaughnessy, when you put that in your Post My Party, what are you saving that image as? Because all my videos, they have to click play. They're not coming in.
That's a great question. And so I'm still playing around with that. The best thing that I can tell you that I found so far, and I'm sure there's a better way, but so that post that I just showed you with the food chopper and the mix and chop, I downloaded that onto my computer. Then I posted that on my business page.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what I saw.
Then what I did is I share that post as a scheduled post in my party. Or
Okay.
I can copy the link from my business page. Sorry, that's what I did. I copied the URL link from that post in my business page and posted that in the Post My Party URL link. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I saw was that. So on one hand, it's good. So just for y'all, I had my first mystery host party where I had to change a lot of things. And one of the things I changed was the points that I apply. And one of the points that I apply is go find this video and comment and tag me in that comment. So all of that was to say, this would be a good way to say, upload that video. And then I could switch up in my parties and say, go find the new enameled bakered set and comment on that video for 5 points. But you do actually have to upload it into your
Yes.
business page before you can share it,
So you can
which
see,
is good.
this is my post my party. Are you guys seeing it?
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
Okay. Here's my post my party. I'm in my template.
Yep.
So this one, it's saying it's a video, but this is that animated.
Oh, it's a
That's-
gift.
Yeah, it's a GIF. That's why I said save it as a GIF, because that's the only way you can, I found, to upload it into Post My Party. So I download it as a GIF from Canva, and then I upload it as a GIF in Post My Party for this one. And then if you go back, and the same thing is the next post. You guys saw that one in my party. It says video right there, but it's a GIF. It's just that little sparkle one. So you have to save it as a GIF. Now the video one, I'm looking for, let's see. I'm looking for that one in my template. I don't remember what day it's on. I want to verify. Let's see. Which one of these? Okay, here it is. Which one of these is essential in your kitchen? Comment below for a ticket into the drawing. So this is that post that I just showed you with the mix and chops and the garlic press and the food chopper
sure.
video. And here is the URL link. I did a video link. Here's the URL link, and it grabs it from my business page because that's where I have it posted.
Hey, Shaughnessy.
Mhm.
I post all of my videos to YouTube, so I should just be able to go straight from YouTube, right, and share that URL and post it that way, right? Because that's how I do it right now.
I think so. I'm not sure if it will automatically play.
That's, yeah, it's a YouTube. There's a censure that just happened. So one of them was you have to save it. You have to download and save it in your page. And Tennille, I'm not sure, but there was another one about what you do if you're in YouTube.
Try it, Tennille, and let us know, because I'm not sure. I know some of my YouTube stuff, like even, for example, when I post, I download the, like my Director Bounds and our training calls. I upload those into YouTube, and I post the link in our group, not through Post My Party, but you have to click play. So I don't know if it would be the same if you did that in Post My Party, the video link, if it would still just give like the video link to where it would show like the starting image and they would literally have to click play. This way I know that the video does not, they don't have to click play, it automatically plays. Another way that you could do that is to schedule it in Facebook Scheduler. So if you don't want to post them to your business page, you could pick maybe a video a day. If you're doing a video a day, I wouldn't do a ton, but that's up to you. And you could post it manually in Facebook Scheduler. And then when it comes up, it will pop up automatically, like just start playing.
Okay, thanks.
Somebody did tell me that they did a dummy group on their business page. So they made like a dummy party and they posted their video post there and used that URL link. I have not personally tried that, but that may work as well. So that's how you do a video, one of the posts with the pictures and the video. So let me go back and I'm going to show you guys. Where's that Post My Party? Okay, we're still in Post My Party. So if I go back to my template right here, you can see I don't have a ton of posts a day. I have, let's see, here's day 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I keep it at like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 posts a day. 11. This is my heavy day, it must be, because I usually keep them all around 10. This is where I always started off with an engagement post. Then about the business, I'm tracking. This is a great post. If you're not doing this one, do something like this. I talk about which fast track reward would they want to earn in your first 90 days, which one would you like to do? And these are images and flyers that I grabbed from Pampered Chef, and I just inserted them in there. And so people will comment like, oh, I'd love to earn the knife block set. So of course, what do? I message them. Hey, I'd love to help you earn that knife block set. And so always post, that's a recruiting post. So there's my recruiting post that day. Recipes, heavy on recipes. I'm going to change some of these and try to figure out how to do them in like a video post and just do like 2, split them up and do a video of 2 of them because people like recipe videos. And then I do reminders in my party on the last day. I do it on the second to last day. Hey, just a reminder, this party is closing the next day. Here's on the last day. My first post is, hey, it's the last day to order, folks. And I always include the link so that the link is easy for them. Comment what you love most about the party. And then if I go back to the template, just throughout the day, I sprinkle in reminder posts because people get busy, but I'm always having engagement posts. And then here I'm having another booking post because I want to remind them about booking. This we can change to October because it's October, and then I'll just change the October one there. And then you go here. I don't know if you guys are doing this, but I highly suggest putting a post about the subscriptions into your parties. That is residual income that you can get from those subscriptions. So make sure that you're putting one about the Enrichables and the taste buds. And it's just a little blurb, but then I talk about them in a live as well. So they're getting it from me. And then when I do a live, sometimes I use one of the Enrichable packets and make something with it. If you have that, you can definitely do that. And then I just do some more reminders, like the clock is ticking. And I'm trying to, so you can see I have a lot of original content. So I've been slowly changing my template to more original content. Before I would have like just a Google image or something like 4 hours left. This was a picture of Emmerich that we caught on the fly. Ericy had dressed him up and she was going to go bake with him. And like, he just happened to put his hands that way. I was trying to get him to just stand and smile. And this kid's animated and it turned out to be the perfect picture. And so I just added stuff to that. So original content is the best. So now I'm going to open it up to any questions about what to include in your template, how to make something, any questions that you guys have virtual party template related.
Can you do the same thing like you did, go through Post My Party on this another day? Instead of just doing, you know, how you showed us how to do this, kind of show us how to do it with Post My Party. I've tried to watch those videos and I'm just like, I'm just not getting it, how to do it with the Post My Party videos, how to actually do everything.
Like how to make a template in Post My Party, yes. Or
how to make a template and then how to get it. I don't know if it's just me being brain dead or what, but I just am like going, okay, Carrie, stop and think about this. And so, we just got a new computer too. We just got a new Apple and I've been trying to play with it. And so I'm trying to get there and make sure I can do this. So
I can do a training on that. I think I just made a video on that recently and I can send you the video link where I was showing a consultant how to import her template and change it.
Okay. Yes.
And I'm going to raise my hand because Carrie, So when I first started, I copied everything Joe did and made a few tweaks. Anyway, on all the different places, I realized you can use, let me open it so I can see my very own. I don't want to tell you the wrong word. Hang on just one sec. Okay, I started using Post Library to save the posts that people really responded to.
I've never used it.
So, okay, it's a completely different way. So when I first started, I started in a template. Then I created in my post library, I created what was called Logistics Me, Games, Engage, and Products. There's one more, but I don't remember what that one is. But for products, I created, so Shaughnessy, from your challenge for our pizza, I created a post and said, hey, here's blah, blah, blah. So once you create that, you can add that to a template. So the only reason that's important is that you can use those again and again and again. Then I learned you could layer on, so you could layer on September or October. The games, Shaughnessy, you've just completely blown my mind that I'm so stupid. I have not realized this in 6 months. And put my email address and my site on so nobody else steals them. So is this being recorded? For anybody who's being recorded, I apologize because this is going on. But it's, to me, Pampered Chef, when I first started, people told me stuff again and again. Joe told me stuff again and again. And then we've seen on these calls, somebody tells you stuff 4 times and you go, wow, nobody ever told me that. So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm quite sure Joe told me this. I'm quite sure it was in my DASH training. But some of this stuff is just now starting to ping in my head of, wow, I do all this stuff on a daily basis. Why didn't I think about creating my own image versus going off to a Facebook group and having all these repeat party in? So in that little section, you can create, and I said it, but I've lost it. Hang on one second.
The library?
Yeah, the library. So you take what Pampered Chef has, and then you add your personal picture to it. Well, now it's your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the deluxe cooking blender that I thought was the dumbest thing ever, I did. Why would you spend that much money on a blender? Because all I'm doing is mixing up margaritas. Well, with the deluxe cooking blender, I'm actually now making homemade peanut butter. We make marinara sauce for our pizza. We make all these things that we didn't even know was an option. And now those are real, true live things that are me and my son. And just so y'all know, the me and my son story is I'm cooking for 2. I don't have a family. I mean, we used to have a large family. We used to cook for 10 people, but now it's just 2 of us. Well, that's a different story than cooking for a family trying to get to soccer. We're cooking for 2. So now my deluxe cooking blender is about how do I get the pizza sauce so I don't have to go to the store? Because I can chunk my leftover tomatoes, basil, and make that versus buying store-bought.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that library comes in really handy. I create it one time and can post it. And I'm just now learning, Shaughnessy, about, which is why I joined Canva. That's where I use my image.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea you could post links in, videos in.
Yeah,
all
I like
those
that
things.
too.
They now coordinate with Post My Party. So I guess my rally call for you guys is, I hope you're like me and you've heard this 3 or 4 times, but tonight it's finally like, oh, okay, now it's all coming together. even though all these great people have told me multiple times, here's how I can make it my own. Because Shaughnessy, I've been using Canva from the very beginning. Why on God's green earth it did not occur to me to say, connect me here so that nobody else uses that is beyond me. But that's my light bulb moment of the evening.
We get things all the time.
Right?
Sometimes I still get new things, and Stacy will tell me, I've told you this like 5 times, and I'm like, but then
You
somebody
just
else
don't.
tells me,
It just
I'm like,
doesn't
oh,
fit.
I've never heard that. Stacy's like, yeah, you have from me, duh.
Yeah,
So yeah, sometimes it just takes one other person or just one more time
or
to
say it one word different.
Yep, one word different and get it. So original content is really the thing. And you don't have to have all of the products to make original content. You literally can do it with what came in your kit. Everybody has a different kit. You can just use the products in your kit. Make a little video. Another great tip is Boomerang. If you don't have the Boomerang app, it's a free app you can download. It looks like this, like a little boomerang. And you download it to your phone and you can take a little video of movement. So if I'm like doing my hand, can you guys see it?
Oh, how funny.
That little back and forth video. And then, so I'm making boomerangs a lot, even if I don't look ready to go live, and sometimes I just don't care and I'll just go live anyways, but not everybody's comfortable with that. But if you're making something, you don't want to show your face or you don't want to be in the video, like literally grab your phone and take a boomerang of you with the mix and chop turning your ground beef and post that into your party. That's original content.
Okay.
And it's just a quick 2-second, 3-second video clip of you turning the mix and chop or the citrus press or whatever it is. And those boomerang ones are great. You can use them in lieu of live. You can use them on your template. You can add them to those, with those images. You can add like a little boomerang video instead of the long video from home office. So you could be showing the mix and chop and then just show your little hand in there, twisting it. And that's your video and that's personalized.
Okay.
And I like what you were saying, Christy, about how you put different images with your blender of what you make in it. People don't know what this blender is capable of. I was on the same boat with you. I had a Vitamix, and I loved my Vitamix, and I had it for years and years and years, and I still do. It's in the garage sale pile right now. But I was honestly disappointed when they came out with the blender because I was hoping for an air fryer. But once I started using that, that is why my Vitamix is in the garage pile right now. Because today, I don't know if you guys saw my live, we were making some cornbread for school for the kids, and I didn't have any cornmeal. So I put popcorn in my blender and made my own cornmeal out of popcorn, just popcorn seeds on the grind. So I posted that in my parties and they were blown away, and I have somebody booking a party to get that blender 60% off.
That's cool.
So
That's really cool.
there's so many things that our products do. Take a video of it. Even if you're not comfortable on camera yourself, take a short video of you turning that popcorn into cornmeal, or of you throwing your stuff in your quick cooker and hitting the button, or the pizza, or whatever you have. I do boomerangs all the time of like me taking the pizza out of the oven on the pizza peel. And that's one of my videos on Pizza Friday, because I don't like the video that I made. So I just use that little thing so they can see it in action. So you don't have to be super creative. You don't have to have all the things. You just have to use what you have and make it original. And start small. That's probably my biggest piece of advice. Don't say, oh my gosh, I got to go make all these games by myself, and I got to go buy M&Ms and Tuxits and all that kind of stuff, and I need to make 5 games for my parties, and then I got to make these videos, Shaughnessy said, and so I got to get my camera out. Now I got to figure out how she did that and the upload with the post. No, start with one thing. One thing. What's one thing you want to change? Maybe it's the games, because that's something easy, pouring the popcorn in the bowl. Start with one thing. Then once you do that, then add another thing once you've accomplished that. do not get over, just don't work yourself up into a frenzy, because I have been there and done that before, and like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Guys, I just started making my own games a couple months ago. I'm embarrassed to say it took me that long to figure out, like, oh yeah, I don't have to remember to go to the store and get candy. What do I have in my fridge, or what do I have in my garden that I have enough of to fill something? And let me just count it out real quick. So start with one thing, and maybe you just want to do one video do one video post, like the chopper one that I made, or whatever one you want to do, and just start with that one. Okay, I want to do one on this. And then, okay, now I did that one. Now I want one for the last day of the party. I'm going to make a video on the last day of the party. Start small. I'm constantly changing my template. Not that I'm redoing the whole wheel, but every time I make a new template, I do some new things. So like this time it was all my own games, except for that popcorn one. All the other games were ones that I had made. So that was my goal. And then to do video posts. So you saw I had like 1 or 2 video posts. My template's not done. I'm using it, but my goal is, now that we're going into October, I'm going to do 2 more video posts and have those in there. So it's adding a little more original content. And I have to tell you, people don't care what you look like most of the time, because my house, you guys are, this is like the only time I haven't had children running and screaming in here in a while. But life is chaotic, but people can relate to that because everybody's home right now. Well, most people are still home, and, you know, semi or half or whatever with this distancing, depending on your state. And so they have that going on. They have their kids running around them while they're trying to make dinner, or their dog barking and they can't get a quiet second. Like, that is normal life to people. They need to see that we are real and we are authentic, and that what we do, they can do too. I always tell people, if I can do this, oh my gosh, you can do this. Absolutely. Easy peasy. And so I've quit stressing about when my kids jump on the live. Now, they get threatened with life or death beforehand, but they still do it. They're little boys, and they jump on and, oh, I'm her sous chef and whatever. And people love that. Like, they love seeing that. So I let them stir for a minute or whatever, or whatever's going on. I try to have a clean space, or at least clear in the picture. So have one counter that's clear just for you to work on. But I've started just to go live in the morning. If I'm making oatmeal in the egg cooker, I want to show that. So I might not be ready for the day yet, but I'll just put my hair up in a little scrunchie. And if I still have my pajamas on and haven't even put a bra on, I'll put a hoodie on, and nobody ever knows. So if you see me in a hoodie, now you know my secrets, because I haven't even got it. But I don't want to miss the opportunity to go live, right? It's usually, before I get dressed, it's usually quiet in my house before my kids have come downstairs. So I'm like hurrying up and trying to go live. But people can relate to that, and they love seeing that authentic content. Okay. So they want to see you. They want to see Pampered Chef, but it's not a production, it's real. And the most successful consultants in this business are ones that are relatable and that can make that connection. Okay. Whether it's virtual or in person. If you're an in-person consultant or have done in-person shows, you know how important that is at in-person shows. It's just as important, if not more, in virtual, because you have to work harder to make that connection.
Yeah, you do.
So making everything authentic.
Hey, Shaughnessy, I've also, you know, I don't know if everybody's using Jump Rope, but with that, you know, you don't even have to take live videos. I've actually been doing a lot more because of photo videos. So I just take a bunch of photos and then string them all together and create a video that way. So if you don't have a good space.
I love that. Thank you for bringing that up, Tennille, because I did mean to talk about Jump Rope tonight and I forgot. But Jump Rope is another great media. You don't have to take a video. Just like Tennille said, you can make a recipe, take a bunch of little photos of you making of that recipe, and then you just put them it creates a video. And tell me if I'm mistaken, Tennille, but you can, like, if you're doing a recipe and you want to show a recipe for the artichoke and spinach dip, on that first picture, you can like put the text and the ingredients that you need. And then like on the next one, say you're putting in 2 tablespoons of something, right? And then keep going.
Yeah, there's a limited space of writing, so you have to be really pretty specific. It's just like a little caption, not like a whole big, like, not a huge sentence, just like
Okay.
a couple of words.
And you can use boomerangs with that too to loop in there.
Exactly. It's kind of nice. And even video plus your photos. You can do all of it.
So you could do like some photos of, let's say, the artichoke and spinach dip. So you're doing your ingredients, you're throwing it in the quick cooker. And then you could like do a video of you taking a bite of it with your chips and be like, oh my gosh, it's so good, or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh,
Or like I did a boomerang when I was cracking an egg and it was going up and down, and so you can do different fun things with it.
awesome.
But it
Yeah.
makes it really nice, and it looks really professional when you're done, and you can add all the products at the end and everything. So, and it has, you can, when you set up your account, you can, at the end, it tags, your email or whatever you want listed at the end. So it's nice.
That's awesome. So it links them back to you. So if they ever want to share that or save that video, then they have your contact information. I love that. That's actually, how we say make a list and don't get overwhelmed. Jump Rope overwhelmed me when it first came out, and I just was not in a capacity to use it. And it's still on my phone, and that's on my list of something to do in October. Literally, that's my to-do list, like make a jump rope. So if you haven't checked it out yet, these ladies are experts. Check out a jump rope. If you have any questions, can tag you in a post, Jennifer or Tennille, and answer any questions. There's a Facebook group for jump rope too, for Pampered Chef. And,
Yes.
and I know,
And they have specials, like they'll announce for Pampered Chef somehow. If you make like 10 videos, you could get a ring light, and the next
Chrissy
one
does
is,
that in our group.
yeah, is something else. And I think they have ambassadors from Pampered Chef with Jump Rope really trying to push that to make it much bigger than it is. So, but there's a lot of like information in that group on how to. So it's very, very simple once you get on there.
Okay.
Well, and also there's been a lot of Q&As with the inventor of Jump Rope. So he's really, answers all the questions. And even if you, in the help section of Jump Rope, they'll answer right away. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That sounds, so if you haven't checked out Jump Rope, check it out. A ring light, you can see I just got one. It's in my background. If you want something to make things brighter, I literally had my husband put it together last night. I haven't even used it yet. But if you want them for your lighting or your videos, this one was very inexpensive. I think I got it for like $25 off Amazon. And it goes taller, it goes shorter it's in here because I'm gonna set it behind my desk so I look better on our videos. It has the little holder, and there is a remote control with it too. So, and I'm planning on using it in my kitchen when I'm making these videos, because right now, if you ever watch any of my lives while I'm cooking, my camera is on the ledge of my backsplash underneath my cabinet. So you get the bottom of my cabinet in the thing, but that's just what we got. So that's what I do right now. So yeah, if you want to invest in one of those, they're very inexpensive, $25.
Does it take away the lines and wrinkles?
I hope so. I'll let you know next time I use it, or the first time I use it. I'm hoping to.
I will say it doesn't do that, but I want to share with y'all. So I had the neat experience last night. I bought the ring, and I do use it mainly because my house was built in 1890, so it's got some funky lighting, and I love my house. It's an old farmhouse. I don't have a great kitchen. It's awkward. My sister-in-law just came on as a consultant, and so what we decided to do to help boost her posts, I went live, but we both put our cell phones side by side, so she does not want to be on camera. So I went live in her party and my party at the exact same time, or on our pages at the exact same time. Okay?
That's
Experience
cute.
for me, because I was busy going, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? And so you could tell that my head, and then I had my video going this way because I want my head showing. She had her video this way, so unfortunately my thunder thighs were showing on her back, which was a little bit embarrassing. But to the point of Shaughnessy, just go live because people want to know, are you genuine and are you real? My people, so her people were commenting, but my people were commenting and they're like, whose kitchen are you in? That's not your kitchen. What are you doing? Wow, you're so much better when your own kitchen and you know what's in what drawer. And so my sister-in-law, who does not want to be on camera, is reading all these comments. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, when you're in your own kitchen. But it was super cool that my people actually knew I wasn't in my own kitchen. I wasn't in my element. And other people were asking questions. And it was completely fine that my thunder thighs were showing. I couldn't figure out how to turn her oven on. Every time I tried to do something, I'd go, oh, hang on. And then I'd duck down and move over. And one people see in my head, the other people. Anyway, y'all go live. People love when you mess up. I mean, it's almost like, oh my God, I've done that so many times myself. And they really relate to the fact that this is really what happens. And Shaughnessy, I have to tell you, when your kids came in and they were trying to get dressed for soccer and their dad could not put their shoes on the right way, it's like, yes, this is what is happening in 2020. This is what is happening, period. Right? Everybody's got their own stories.
Being authentic, it just goes back to that. There is, just so you guys are aware of this, there is a, it's called Live Leap. It's a website that, it's a paid service, and I don't remember how much it is. I just started it, but you can go pick a place to go live in. So like if I go into my business page and go live, I can go in beforehand and select what parties I want it to go live in. So it will synchronize going live in those parties at the same time. So I'm going live on my business page and it's going live in this party and this party and this party and this party. Because I was having trouble with that personally, because running a lot of parties, you know, I'm not going to make the same recipe 4 times or whatever, however many parties. So I kind of did some research. And so now I use that. Before I was just doing it on my business page and then I would share it into my party for the recipe. And then I'd go live, like talking about something specifically live in that party. But the whole recipe or whatever I was doing mainly was.
Can you say the name one more time?
Live Leap, L-E-A-P. And that is a paid service, so it's not free. I know like Jump Rope and a lot of places are free. Live Leap is a paid one, and I don't remember how much it is, but.
Oh, that sounds so much better than standing there with a picture saying, you're in the right place, hold for just a moment, and I'm sharing to all the parties from my phone.
I've never done that before.
Oh, so I'll have my iPad up to film me.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I just post a picture saying, you're in the right place, hold for just a moment. And then I'm over on the side with my phone, sharing from my business page over to the different parties. The link.
Click here to go live right now to see something.
Yep. And then I share the link. I learned that somewhere, and that's how I was able to do it, because I was like you, every other day I was going live and making a different recipe for a different party, you know, and it's like, this is getting exhausting running home to do this and having all this food. So it's like, I just need to do this one time, and somebody had shared that with me. But I like this better because I'm not having to stand off to the side and copy and paste into each of the parties.
Live Leap. So I just signed up like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, very recently, and I've just started using it. I got that from Kirk Woods, the new executive director. So he uses it and loves it. And you can even do it in past parties as well. So maybe you want to go live in one of those past parties with some new fall products. You could go live showing them, oh my gosh, guys, I got the new cast iron and I'm making something in the Dutch oven. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I